Yo, what's up world? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in, and the Bears have officially hired the next defensive coordinator. The Bears have officially promoted longtime assistant and safeties coach Sean Desai to be the new defensive coordinator, replacing Chuck Pagano, who officially retired at the end of the season. But before I get into my thoughts about this news, be sure to leave this video a like so we can help beat the YouTube algorithm. And if you love football and you enjoy football content, this is the place to be. So click that subscribe button and also click that notification bell so you will not miss a single video that I upload. But enough with all that. Without further ado, let's dive into it. The Bears have made an official move with the defensive coordinator spot, promoting longtime assistant Sean Desai to be the new defensive coordinator, replacing Chuck Pagano, who retired at the end of the year. The promotion to Desai makes him the first person of Indian descent to become a coordinator in the NFL. Desai has spent the last 7 seasons with the Bears, spending 2013 to 2018 as a quality control assistant. He spent the last 2 years as the safeties coach, helping guys like Eddie Jackson, Tashawn Gibson, Deion Bush, Clinton-Dix in 2019. He helped those guys to be very productive within Chuck Pagano's scheme in his Bears defense. And now he takes over to have the defensive coordinator reins. At first, to be 100% honest with you guys, I kind of expected the Bears to really go outside of the organization to hire the new defensive coordinator going forward. But once I did my research on Sean Desai and the things that he was able to do with this Bears defense, it makes a ton of sense to hire him as the new defensive coordinator. He received tons of praise from former players. One former player in particular is Sam Acho, who really gave Desai so much praise as being a new defensive coordinator for Bears. Desai was Vic Fangio's right-hand man during their time in Chicago. And if you guys are very familiar with Fangio, he had this Bears defense go from one of the bottom defenses in the league to bring them to the #1 defense in the league in 2018. And Desai was his right-hand man. So it really figures that Desai learned a lot under Vic Fangio. He learned a lot of the X's and O's. He learned a lot of the scheme. He learned a lot of the play calling. So it makes a lot of sense for a guy like Desai to be promoted to the defensive coordinator spot, having been with the organization since 2013 and having a big impact on the Bears defense. Now, it's interesting to see what the personnel moves with the Bears defense are going to be so far in this offseason. But if you ask me, do you like this move or do I not like this move? I really like this move because, number one, you get somebody that this Bears defense is really familiar with. You get someone that has that continuity throughout the Bears defense. And you also get somebody who knows what strengths and what weaknesses each of the Bears defensive players has. So promoting a guy like Desai did come as a little bit of a shock because I expected the Bears to go outside, but it really makes a lot of sense once you break it down. Because of his familiarity with the pieces that the Bears have, there's not going to be too much turnover with the Bears defense, so I think it's going to be a really good move for Desai to be the defensive coordinator going forward because he knows so much about the personnel that the Bears have currently on their defensive side of the ball. He's been promoted. He's been praised as a really smart guy. He's been praised as a guy who knows his X's and O's. He's been praised as a guy who can really get the best out of each player that he coaches. So I really believe that Sean Desai can turn some things around on this defense. He can get them playing to the best of their ability going into the 2021 season. That familiarity he has with the personnel, I think, is going to be a huge difference versus an outside guy who doesn't know too much about the personnel. He doesn't know too much about the personality of the Bears defensive personnel. So at the end of the day, Sean Desai, I feel, is going to be the right man. Sean Desai is going to be, I think, a really good defensive coordinator with the Bears going forward. But those are my thoughts on the move. That's all I have for you guys today. Be sure to leave this video a like. Comment your thoughts on the Bears' move to hire Desai down below. And also, if you have gotten to the point of this video and you love football and you want to see more football content, go right ahead and click that subscribe button. Also click the notification bell so you will not miss a single video. This video is just a little bit short just to give you guys my thoughts on the move. Be sure you guys stay safe. Have a great and excellent day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.